Okay, today's focus is going to be about a skincare routine that's mainly designed for lines and wrinkles. Okay, so say I just washed my face with just a regular face wash. One of the main steps I feel is an exfoliator, which is going to be a clarifying lotion. It's going to help remove those dead skin cells so that all the products I'm going to use right after this can soak into the skin better and then work better. Sometimes I hear that people buy products and they say it doesn't work. Well, that could be a nice thing to add to your regimen to make sure that it does work, because your skin's nice and clear and clean for that. Okay, so the first thing I do is I use my vitamin C. So it's the Clinique Fresh Pressed. So let's do one drop. If you hear kind of like a crunchy sound, it's the powder being pressed in, mixed with a serum. That way it is nice and fresh every time you use it. That's why it's called Fresh Pressed. Okay, so I use my vitamin C. Vitamin C is for brightening the skin. It's going to help lighten up dark spots. It is also going to help with those fine lines and wrinkles. The next thing I use is Lancome's Genifique. So Genifique has bifida extract. It is amazing. Literally using it morning and night for 7 days, your skin will feel softer, guaranteed. I promise. So many people have come back and told me, yes, it does work. I love it. So it makes your skin nice and smooth. It helps with pretty much all signs of aging. Lifting and firming, lines and wrinkles, dark spots, even people with acne. It's got probiotic in it, so it's going to help with that too. So when you open it, it's a kind of a dropper, but it automatically gives you one application worth, so you don't have to guess how much. They did that because people were overusing the serum or underusing when it first came out. So now they make it foolproof and give you exactly what you need. So just put it in your hand, just the one dropper worth. I like to rub it together with my fingers and then gently pat into the skin. Go everywhere, the forehead, cheeks, anything that's extra, go ahead and put it on the neck, but pat that in. It's gonna feel nice and smooth. There's a small trial size that's about 2 weeks worth. It's only, I think, $16. So even if you wanted to get started, that would be a great way to kickstart your skincare. Next, I would do, while that sinks in, is an eye cream. In my other video, I forgot to do an eye cream. I don't know how I did that. So, but always eye cream, morning and night. So the one I use that concentrates on lines and wrinkles is the Clinique Repair Wear Laser Focus Eye. So you just use a little bit, maybe like this much, okay? And you're just going to gently pat along where the wrinkles are, okay? You can do this morning and night. So over where all those crow's feet are, anywhere you've got lines and wrinkles, you can go up above. I already did my eye makeup today, so we'll just stick with down here for now. Okay, so you put your eye cream right there, and then next would be your moisturizer. So this one I'm using, it came out about 6 months ago, is the Clinique Smart Clinical. This is actually the Duo. So I'll explain this real quick, and I can talk about it in a different video as well. So, two main skincare concerns for aging is lifting and firming and lines and wrinkles. So you can buy them individually. So the dark purple jar, which is this half, is for lines and wrinkles. And you can see the color is purple. So that's gonna help fill in fine lines and wrinkles on contact as well as over time. So you'll see a slight difference in your skin. It's gonna tighten that and fill those in. The lifting and firming is going to be on this side. So this is the lighter purple jar. If you walked into a Clinique counter, and that's going to be a white cream. It's got a little bit different consistency too. The purple's a little thicker. So the Duo is for people who have both concerns. So that's why I picked this one. I like to use the lifting for along here and this one for the wrinkles. But today, since we're talking about lines and wrinkles, I'm going to stick to the purple side. You can also buy just this by itself, okay? But I happen to have this here on hand. So take about maybe this much. It's really not that much. Really quality products, you shouldn't have to use too much. So yes, sometimes people get scared and go, oh, it's $69. It costs too much. It really lasts quite a long time. This does not have SPF in it, so you can use it morning and night. If you need an SPF, you can add SPF onto it. For daytime, also a lot of makeups and foundations have SPF in it, so that's where you can get yours from there. So there, that would be my skincare routine. So I got my serum, vitamin C, moisturizer, and then an eye cream. So some alternatives for lines and wrinkles. I would say you could just pick one for now. A lot of us are on lockdown right now with COVID-19. So if you want to spend maybe just $20, you can invest in this, the Fresh Pressed. If you use it once a day in the morning, it would last about 14 days, since I suggest using it just in the morning, not morning and night. But once you open it, you have to use it because vitamin C is fresh. Also, Genifique, if you ordered like a $16 trial size even, just to see if you like it, that will give you about 2 weeks worth. And like I said, 7 days, you're gonna see and feel a difference in your skin. So you could add that to your regimen as well. Combining either one of those with the exfoliator, the small size, which is this one, it's a 6.7 ounce, is around $14.50. So that's not too bad either of a price, just to get started with some really good skincare. If you want to add a moisturizer, this one's around $69. If that's a little too steep for you, you can always go with the Clinique system. This all together is $39. You have to get a cartridge and the base part. So that's $39. So that's more in your price range. This is going to help with lines and wrinkles and plumping up that skin for that. And one more suggestion I'll throw out there is Moisture Surge. So this is a 72-hour hydrator. It's got hyaluronic acid, which is really good for lines and wrinkles. It's also oil-free, so if you have oily skin, it's good for that as well. So this is good for all skin types. I personally cannot use it just by itself. I feel like for my personal skin, I need a little bit more. So I combine this with the Genifique if I use it. Some people love this all by itself. It's the perfect amount of moisture for them. It is called a 72 hydrator because it actually pulls moisture from the air and moisturizes your skin continuously all day long. The size like this, just this little travel size, the 1 ounce is around $21. So once again, it's a good way to get started. Last thing on lines and wrinkles, I'm just gonna add this in there. So if you're going to jump out there and purchase something, let's say you get the Genifique. This is the smaller bottle. This is $69, I believe. So what happens that I hear a lot is that people go out and they finally buy it. Like, yeah, I bought the Genifique, I'm so excited. But then they're scared to use it because they spent so much money. So I say, oh, how's Genifique been working for you? If I see them, you know, a week or two later. Oh, I used it once or twice. I'm scared to use it all because it's so expensive. Well, it's not going to work unless you use it. Okay, it has all these wonderful abilities sitting in the bottle, but your skin's not going to transform unless you put it on your skin. Okay, so if you take the plunge, follow the directions and do them as it's told. So Genifique, twice a day, morning and night, just that dropperful. I promise you, your skin will look and feel so much better. Same thing with vitamin C. Get it, use it up until it's all the way gone, and then you'll see a really good transformation in your skin. Okay, so many people want to buy that really expensive product and then they're too scared to use it. It's like, oh, I want it to last a long time because I spent so much money on it. But it's not going to work and it's not going to give you the results that you want. So just a couple of tips about that. Okay, any questions, put them in the comments. All right, have a good day. Thanks.